Guess we're live.
Live.
What's going on, everybody?
Guess who this guy is?
Likes. Guess who this guy is?
Diesel.
Guess who this guy is?
Justin Zimmerman's on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z in the house.
Hey, so if you guys are watching and you have some advice for us, lighting or anything, let us know. Because this is basically our first live stream to practice. This is a practice.
Practice round.
Yeah, this is like the costume
Costume party.
test.
I think you need to do some handlebars for next episode.
I could do some handlebars. So hey, so you ever see the? Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah, I think you need to do the curls.
What's the movie with the little rodent that runs real fast?
We gotta introduce the show and introduce our guests.
But they took that show off the air.
No, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, it gone.
Dr. Robotnik.
They took it
Yes, I have Dr.
Dr. Robotnik. That's what you wanted.
Is he man or is he machine, Mr. Roboto? All right, so we started this thing off. We had a lot of fun starting a podcast, and we've learned so much. But Likes came up with a question for Mr. Michael Townsend. Michael Townsend drives Franken, a JK, 2-door on 1 tons.
And he is our cameraman.
The cameraman. And he babysits me pretty good. So, Michael, what have you learned trying to keep us in check? Like, because you do a lot.
You do a lot, bro.
There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Trying to get everything. Yeah, John's little magic fingers, Dr. Fingers.
Dr. Fingers.
I mean, you guys can't even see the gear we have in the background. Trying to get it all put together.
What about you and me sitting at the bar, Hickory Tavern, last night? And how about trying to get up to 1,000 followers?
Yeah. So thank you everybody for
that was awesome.
came
So
on and
much
subscribed, getting us over that 1,000. So allowing us to do this live stream. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to do it. So that was very cool. Thank you everybody for that.
And we're learning.
It's all learning.
Learning.
We've never done any of this before.
I don't learn good. I just trip until I stumble on the answer, and I'm like, Michael, do this. This last night. But yeah, you're like a kind of a landing an airplane. You're back there waving shit, saying, hey, like it keeps us in line. Yeah, we will just keep going.
I think that is one of my main roles is timekeeping and keeping you guys on track. That's hard. That is super hard because their brains are scattered. Obnoxious. They go everywhere. So trying to probably keep them in check is probably the hardest.
And we learn every time, like
we finally got the black or the white square out of there.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yes.
That was a learning curve.
It was just one button. So if you guys are starting a podcast, which I've said it before, I think everybody should do it because I think it's healthy. You know, it's like a journal. You know, you keep track of yourself and it's fun to other people to watch. But
what was your favorite out of the 5 episodes that we've had so far? 5. How do we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What was?
I'm showing my age.
That's one for you.
Or
the one that made you laugh. Let's say the funniest.
Oh, what brought you the belly laugh? Justin Zimmerman, let us know what brought you the belly laugh.
I laughed at all of them. I don't know if I could pick.
That's good.
I mean,
we don't ever know what's coming out. Like the jokes you're not playing, there's nothing.
There's no script.
I just looked at the one from the other day, and I was dying. I cannot believe I did some of the stuff that I did.
So I think there's things that are insert into individuals, right?
Yeah.
Like when we were doing the Kingdom Crawl or do whatever, and like my family loves to make fun of me because I watch myself and I laugh.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't mean to be a douchebag. Like I don't mean to be that guy, but I don't remember any of it. Like, and I think like my brain has to click and make things make sense. Mm-hmm. And the only way I could say is like in the moment. If you're in the moment, when the moment's gone, you're in the next moment. So you forget the moment. And when you watch it, you're like, oh shit, I don't remember that. It's like almost watching third party.
Yeah.
You know? Let's see, Justin Moon said, can I run 37s on my TJ without a lift? Well,
it's a good question.
It depends on what you consider a lift to be, because if you put 37s on anything, you're actually indeed lifting the vehicle. So I would say the answer to running 37s on a TJ without a lift is suicide. It's going ridiculous, please. It's plaid. Stop. Name that movie, Mr. 37-inch Tire Zimmerman. So I have like a lot of things.
What's up?
Oh, what's up, Mags? So there's other like brainwaves, like coaching, right? Or when you're stripped, like when you're stripped, like we came up with the raw. Like when you're in the rawest, that's when the raw form of you comes out.
Right.
Like when you're in that zone and you're coaching, like what you do or say, the plays you make can be win or loss for these kids, right? You need glasses?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what Chris said.
So I think like a lot of people are in the impression that somebody that thinks fast, like if you think fast, is the guy who comes up with the ideas, always saves, or
like 2 times 4.
8.
Was that fast?
No,
was that kind of like
fast.
That was kind of.
I didn't even. I think it was normal.
Like 8 times 2.
16.
That was bad.
That was
better.
Be prepared. So if you think,
ask me again in 5 minutes.
So what I'm saying is when you're on, like if you're jeeping, like the difference between a good jeeper or a bad jeeper, or a good coach or a bad coach, or when you're picking up your dog's poop or not picking up your dog's poop, I don't know. Like, oh, you're a great off-roader. So like when you're in that moment and make a decision, like I put in the motion of it's a slow thinker that makes those calls, right? Like when you're going and if you're a fast thinker, you hit your panic zone quicker, right? Does that make sense? Like if you're you realize the problem. So let's just say you're driving down the road and a car comes into the other lane and you're like, slam on the brakes, and you go flying off the road and you die because you thought and realized you're in trouble so fast, you panic, and then you're done. Or you're in an off-road situation and you panic, you realize the situation too fast, then you can't adjust. If you think slower, you never hit that panic situation, so you're constantly evolving to fix it, right? If you're coaching and the kids start to do something, either you start to panic with the kids, or you settle down and you can actually make the call.
Ghost Rider!
Slow thinker.
Hey, Ghost Rider said, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up, Ghost?
Hey, what do you think about the slow thinker, fast thinker?
Hey, Chris said, is it true if you don't use it,
you lose it? It is true. I mean, it's got to be true. And if you lost it, if you keep on using it, did you really lose it?
Ha! Right brain versus left brain.
Versus left brain.
Is that like a dancer?
What about front brain versus back brain?
What about when I eat ice cream too fast? I get froze brain.
Froze brain.
Freeze brain.
Brain
freeze. I had a brain freeze.
I thought that was new. I was like, yo, that's the newest thing I ever heard. Froze brain, bro. Froze brain. Okay.
So yeah, so I definitely think the panic zone is real thing. If you panic, you can't.
I'm gonna panic with spiders all day long. Like, driving spiders up. Panic house.
A spider?
Yeah, spiders, man. I don't like spiders. We ain't about to talk about it. We ain't about to talk about it on the live about my fears. My fears. I'm gonna panic if I see a spider. If it's too close to my face, I'm panicking.
Really?
I'm going nuts. Crazy.
Man, I got a weird.
Spider.
Obnoxious.
I told you. You guys know my weird thing, right? Yeah.
Fish.
Godzilla.
I'll go grab it. Yeah. So, what about you, Michael? Hey, if you don't know, like the fish, I'm not a fish fan.
But you'll eat fish.
I love eating fish. So, like, why do you think you're afraid of spiders? Like, ever since your life, or was your mom? Did she raise that into you?
Bro, spiders are just ugly. They're ugly creatures with the 8 legs. And like, you don't know. Like, one time, I was in bed and I see the shadow of a spider that's crawling up, right? So I'm like, oh man, I'm about to go kill a spider. I go get the broom. And then, like, when I go get the broom, I'm about to go hit the spider. And then the spider jumps off. And then I swing and hit everything. I cleared everything that was going on. And I was a grown man, I was a grown man. And then I just didn't go to sleep because I didn't hit the spider.
You didn't get it. After all that.
After all of it.
I mean, I think that's a pretty normal thing. Like a lot of scary movies.
Yeah.
A spider spiders and snakes. They've always been. I'm good with both.
If I can see a spider right here, I'm fine. No panic. But like,
so peekaboo
yeah,
spider.
but yeah, it's the ones that you're like you're driving and the spider is right here, like right here. And you see a shadow or something crawling, right? And you go to hit it, and then it falls down.
Yeah,
heck, bro, we dying, bro.
We dying.
What about you, Michael?
We dying.
The fish is a weird thing, man. It's weird.
Fish. I'll be scared of fish too, because like when it come out of water, it's breathing, it's going. And then you go to touch it, look, and then you go to touch it, and they go, and then it just wiggles. I'd be scared too.
Put your thumbs around and just shaking around.
I don't fish, so I don't really know.
I don't really know, but I'm like terribly afraid of.
Yeah,
I guess if there's anything,
He doesn't have any fears.
What?
Roller coaster.
That's real.
Man,
that's
soon as it's over, we go on a roller coaster.
No.
Roller coaster.
Dude, we're gonna do a podcast on a roller coaster, and I'm gonna hold the camera and film you. You know, my son passed out on a roller coaster. I got a video. He goes like this.
Yeah, so now I don't want to go for sure.
Oh,
100%.
100%.
The thrill of it. I love roller coasters.
The fury.
Man.
You raise your hands the whole time?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hands up. Front row. Let's go. I got my daughter trained already. Like,
is she tall now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she's pretty tall. Yeah, she runs the
Fury?
The Kitty Hawk.
Yeah,
that's her first one though. Like that's her first one.
But she's not tall enough to ride like the. Oh.
But she's ready to go.
Man, I want to go.
She's ready to
Promise
go.
me.
She's ready to go. She's ready to go.
Yeah, man, my son, that was a great experience.
She was like, when she was scared and stuff, I was one of them parents like, no, you're riding. You're gonna be scared, but it's okay. You're getting on that roller coaster. She got on there and she cried, but then when she got off, she was like, let's do it again. And then she started loving it. Like, I had to do it.
But I wonder, like the whole Carowinds thing, were they even open with this whole COVID?
I don't think so.
Probably, man. They got
might
to
be
some
open now.
And tickets. Hey, season tickets, check it out. I bet they're going to be at the right price.
They're going to be low. But then, do you really want to go and wait in that line?
No.
So can I run 37 tires? So if you say, this is a question for our friends watching, and you too. If you lift your Jeep 3.5 inches, right? And you put tires on your Jeep that lifts it another 3 inches. Do you have a 6.5 inch lift, or is your Jeep only lifted 3.5 inches?
Only 3.5.
But your Jeep actually lifted 6.5 inches. If somebody asks, how high is your Jeep lifted? 6.5 inches. What size lift kit do you have on your Jeep? It's 3.5 inches.
Yeah. Like after we did the 1 tons and 40s on mine and the little body lift, from my previous 2.5 inch setup on 35s, it went up 8 inches.
The whole body lift thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a great thing. No, this one goes up. There you go.
Then you can stop that one there and keep the other one going.
That's our next podcast.
Body lifts.
Yeah.
I think they have a bad rep. But
Oh, they do have a bad rep. To freaking back in the day, our family, our parents, like my dad,
would put 4-inch pucks in there and
4-inch 2x4s, and they would make this huge body lift, and then you would actually have to winch a vehicle, right? Let's just say you winch onto the body. You just pull the body right off the frame because you got bolts this long holding your body onto the cab. Or you get an accident and you hit a car and that whole body is going to shove forward. Your frame stops, but you keep going.
yeah, not good.
Yeah. I think it's called Tanisha.
But now they're made a lot. Like
Tanisha, like a girl?
No, it's inertia.
Inertia. I was about to say Tanisha.
I know.
I know it, Tanisha. Like, I mean,
did she have some emotion?
Did you know that you keep moving?
Inertia.
Tanisha.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Tanisha.
Hey, I'm glad we figured this out, man. We got this figured out. The live stream on YouTube. It's super cool. I'm having a lot of fun. Everything's backwards though, so.
I'm trying to see if we got some more comments. Look at it. Comments. All right, we got some coming in.
That's great. So we're gonna figure out how to call in. So next time we have to go live, this is like a freebie hangout section.
Freebie hangout sections where we're just dividing it on up.
Sex section. I got my mind on sex, and sex is on my mind.
Mind on money and money on mine.
What?
He didn't think fast.
So Michael's making up a song tonight.
No.
Michael, making up the song tonight. Making up the song tonight.
Yeah.
That
was great. Great episode tonight. I thought it was pretty good. Hey, so one thing that we're just learning is we had the whole underneath the Jeep filmed, pointing out parts, and it was just kind of unfortunate we couldn't put that together.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work on it. We're gonna practice just like this. This is our practice live stream. And it is kind of good. You can get to know us a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're going to actually go underneath the Jeep,
live
point out parts, and then you're definitely going to know what a relay is then.
Yes.
Do you know what it is now? That's the third time.
The relay is something about a high volt of energy, right? And a low volt of energy, something.
Okay.
It takes in.
You'll get it. Third time's the charm.
Takes in.
A relay is small voltage source.
Okay, so I did say voltage.
Yeah, small voltage signal or source. Let's say signal. I think that's good. A small voltage signal from your switch that controls a high voltage component?
Small voltage signal controls a high voltage component.
Yes.
So like if you have a little switch, that would go to X, which would control your massive light bar.
Mhm.
But there's no power. There's the power then runs straight to.
So if you can hook your
or
switch-
Just so you guys know, as they explain it, and as they try to get it, I don't know what in the world they're talking
All right, so a switch. You
about.
know
Because
what
I'm a
switch is.
visual learner. Visual.
Yeah,
I need a
you take a
diagram.
switch. All right. This is the switch. You're the relay. I'm the
Relay.
switch. He is the high-powered circuit. You turn me on. Ready? Turn me on. I'm heating up. I'm heating up. I melted. I'm melted. I can't handle him. He's so massive. But now you can handle him. You can handle him. So me, I'm going to tell you, yo, Lex, you need to handle this guy. Yo, handle him. Grab him. And you'll never overheat. See?
And then together we will.
I turn you on and you turn him on. That's how an relay orgy works. I was gonna say that was actually pretty good. That was actually basic.
good.
You're the relay. I give you the signal
Right.
to make him work.
All right.
Finally,
Small
we got it.
voltage signal
Yes.
switch to
Control
control a
high
high voltage component.
high voltage. My dad will.
I know it now. I will not know it the next week. I will try to. I mean,
I'll put it on the
he's gonna put me on the spot again. It's gonna be like,
Dude, you got it.
Yeah.
How can you not get it after that? Because I'm going to keep going because you represent non-Jeepers, right? Oh, you're a Jeeper. I apologize for that. You represent
I'm a
early
beginner.
beginner
Early
Jeepers.
beginner yeah.
And I think that's an important thing because, like, Jeepers or anybody in the automotive world in general, turn that switch on and it will blow a fuse or it will keep burning that switch out. Burn that switch out. Burn that switch out. And it's $10 a switch. $10 a switch. So you're the relay. Turn on. Ah, that's it, man. That's how it works. You won't forget that.
I got it.
So Michael's afraid of nothing.
No, I'm afraid of roller coasters.
That is not. That can't be, man.
What is it? Is it the feeling in your stomach? Is it like when you get in line, you just like
You think you're gonna fling out?
like
You're just
or
gonna
is it
fling
like
out?
heights?
Well,
Is it-
so I was on one when I was younger. It was an old wooden one, and
Thunder Road.
my thing wasn't locked in all the way.
Lightning
And
strikes.
so we were coming down and going back up, and I like came out of the seat a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the girl in front of me, this was an old roller coaster. Her thing wasn't locked down at all, and she went out.
What? What?
So I've never rode a roller coaster since. This was in Iowa.
Man, I think I might go fishing tomorrow. I ain't not that scared.
Man, I'm about to-
I ain't never been in a boat and a fish jumped out, missed me, and picked some chick. Oh, but I do have a story about a girl at a roller
I'm
coaster.
about to eat me some fried tomatoes. Have you seen them? Have you seen them people eat fried tomatoes?
And I don't can eat fried
Dude, no, I'm telling you.
Oh, we got a question.
Uh-oh.
Good job,
Opinion
Michael.
on best off-road tires looking to upgrade.
It's kind of a hard one. So, like, instantly, I really want to say the MTRs, the Goodyears. But just because I never failed with the MTRs. I've never failed. Like, when we were in Jasper, Georgia, they had Bounty Hill. Well, you've seen Bounty Hill.
Mhm.
This shit was impossible, right?
It's intense.
I nailed that thing with MTRs. Like, killed it.
Crazy.
And it was posted, and it was like tons of views. People going, holy shit. Smallest Jeep, smallest tire, freaking killed it with MTRs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got to where I think they grip so good. They just seem to grip, side grip, forward grip really good. I broke a lot of shit. I was breaking axles. I was breaking everything. And then I went up to the Netto. How do you the Nittos? You say Nitto or
I said
Netto?
Nitto.
Nitto trail grapplers. And it's an unfair comparison because I went up to a 40-inch tire.
Yeah.
Right? I went up to a 40-inch tire. So it was a game changer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to compare the two tires. So that's a hard question. The Baja tires, but that was when I was younger, like way back in the day. I really love those tires.
But I mean, it also depends on what you're doing too.
Yeah.
What's
But
your
on the road, the MTRs are not that great. Like, yeah, I mean, I have ran the Trail Grappler time and time again. When they're wore out, I buy new ones just because I put
thousands of
30,000 miles on my Jeep a year and I wheel the same tire. So Trail Grappler wins.
That's driving cross country too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it all depends on what you're doing because, I mean, I ran BFG KO2s for the longest time. I mean, they were great, quiet. I mean, they're great if you're just a weekend, maybe here and there once a month off-roader.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to tackle something a little bit more aggressive, then yeah, maybe go into a deeper tread with like a Nitto trail.
And this is keeping all reds out of it, all the stickies, because
tread.
the BFGs, every time we spot with the BFGs, that I didn't know the side bite. You're with Nettos now. Can you tell a difference in the side bite?
The BFGs are more of a curved side, where the Nittos are more square. And now with the 40s, they even have the extra grip on the side. So
the 40s are comp cut. I was disappointed. Like, let me know the comp cut on the 40s, the 42s.
They don't have it.
Yeah, no, they went back to the side, which I think the 40-inch Nitto is a great sidewall. Like, it's great when you air it down, it makes another tread. What do you think?
I have minivan tires on this one, so it doesn't matter.
Still trail rated though.
All right, hold the port down.
So, guys, got any questions for me? Any questions for me? Not about Jeeps, but about me. Or you can ask Michael a question and he can try to answer it. So, questions. Magro, are you still on? Yeah, buddy. So, I think my favorite episode for our podcast was the first one. The very first one. Because we did not know what we were doing, like, at all. And we was just like, yo, let's just try to have a podcast.
How many cameras do we have set up then? Too many.
Way too many. Like 5.
Yeah.
5
now we
cameras.
go down to like 2.
2.
But they're great cameras.
Yeah.
But then
and we always have stuff going on that people don't know. Like barbecuing while the show is going on. We can have cookouts while the show is going on.
Feel free to come visit us.
Man, yeah, you should.
I think Jake Glacier is going to be here the Thursday. Actually, he'll be here one of the Thursdays. Super thirsty.
Thursday.
Super thirsty.
All right, hey, it's almost hitting the 30-minute mark, so we're about to wrap it on up.
Oh, man, I'm having so much fun now.
About to wrap it up.
All right.
Are we going to do a quick tip? Or are we doing song? What are we doing? I don't know.
I think we just keep it fun. Y'all can do a song.
Song. From Michael.
Michael's
From Michael's song.
Michael's son.
I already closed it out. I'm out. I'm out of the camera now.
Closing it out.
Hey, and let us know if you guys even like the songs, because that's brutal.
I think Diesel loves the songs.
Let us know if you like the songs. If you don't, we still gonna sing them. sitting up here in the chair, trying to see who's gonna sing it.
Sitting up in
I don't
here
know.
with in the chair, drinking this beer. It looks like a little Christmas hat.
Like a little Christmas hat.
Not really, man. That's gross.
Why's the foam so hard?
That's so concerning.
Dude,
All right, we'll kick back to the normal songs at the end of the episode. But I hope you guys are having fun. This is a test taster on the live deal. We're gonna have a phone hooked up. So if you guys have comments on how we should do that, let us know. Thanks for subscribing so we can actually go live. That was awesome. And we're gonna call, and I think what we can do is because it would be great if they had the picture of who's calling. So, Michael, you're gonna have to figure that out,
We'll have
dude.
to figure that out. And then we'll figure out better camera and get some other.
Yeah,
We
so
got
we're
some work to do.
stumbling
We
through
got some
this.
work to
We're
do.
having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Like, tell us what your advice is. You have advice for us. We would like to do a live stream, and whoever calls in, hook up to this computer, and you can actually see their face too, right?
right.
I think that'd be
We'll
good.
try and do it.
All right, we'll have more bourbon tasting. That's something that we're gonna add. But this is the
I mean, and if there's any in the comments, if you guys can write some in the comments of like brands that they like, we can review.
Brands and topics. If you guys got some topics, because I am ready to learn. Diesel's ready to teach. Michael's ready to roll that beautiful baby footage.
Hey, did you ever see the blonde teacher that had her tampon in her ear, on her ear, and she couldn't find her pencil?
See, this is why I have to keep them on track because scatterbrain.
What?
Her pencil's in her hoochie.
Oh my
That's her
god.
tampon.
Dude, I never got that. But it's
Oh yeah, it's so horrible. Hey, I did pick my son up tomorrow.
That's exciting.
DJ.
Thursday.
You're gonna have them.
Yeah, maybe we'll have him on the podcast. Can you bring your son?
Tomorrow.
Thursday.
Thursday.
He won't be here. He's going to the beach. He's escaping. All right, that's it. You guys, thank you so much. And this is our test baby 1.
What is it? What is it? What is it? It's obnoxious. It's uncut. It's raw.
Our podcast.
Our podcast.
Come on, Michael.
Thank you guys.
Our podcast.
Our podcast.
Our podcast.
We're sitting here waiting for Michael to make a song so we
Not
can
gonna
end.
happen anytime soon.
Oh, you tried to. You just did.
One and done.
See you
Take
guys.
it easy.
See you guys. Thank you.
It's my finger on the push.
Mainstream.